Hello, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Pamela Lappin, and I'm a Dance for PD certified teaching artist. I teach dance classes for people with Parkinson's disease here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
On November 8th, 2020, at the Sahara West Library, we presented our first PD and the Creative Arts Experience.
The event was held to a small audience, and we also Zoomed the event. For some of our viewers at home, they had a wonderful experience via Zoom, and others had a difficult time hearing us via Zoom. So what I've done is I've put together a video just for you. And in the video, you will see my PowerPoint presentation. You will also see stills from the event, still photographs, and then also video from the event. So now you can join us for the event PD and the Creative Arts Experience. I hope to hold more events like this in 2021, and I also hope to inspire fellow professional artists to learn more about Parkinson's disease and begin working with our Parkinson's community. I hope you enjoy, and please let me hear your thoughts and comments through my website at dancingwithparkinsons-us.com. Thank you. So what is PD and the Creative Arts Experience? Simply, it is a professional arts project, a creative arts project that brings the arts, the creative arts, to our Parkinson's community.
People have asked, how did this project, PD and the Creative Arts Experience, evolve? It all began with me speaking to our community about the benefits of dance for Parkinson's disease. Like all other people who dance, we know that people with Parkinson's disease who also dance can see improvement in their motor skills, cognitive skills, and quality of life, specifically those people with mild to moderate Parkinson's symptoms. In fact, there are 39 peer-reviewed studies to support the benefits of dance for people with PD.
Oftentimes at a Parkinson's symposium or a movement fair, dancers are asked to present alongside their fellow movement experts. Yes, dancers are expert movers. However, there is a clear and distinct difference between dance and boxing, cycling, Tai Chi, etc. The distinctive difference between dance and other movement activities for people with PD was my primary inspiration for this particular project. That distinctive difference is also important for brain health. Can you guess what that might be?
Creativity. That's right. It is creativity. In January 2020, myself, along with two other professional dancers, Shannon Yee and Cheyenne Dean, began the process of creating a performance artwork titled When Parkinson's Knocks on Your Door.
The sole reason why I chose to bring in professional artists to this particular project is that a professional artist has a rich and clear way of imparting information to those with PD about their specific art, whether it be dance, music, theater, poetry, or visual arts. Please understand the professional artist can impart information that is far more stimulating to the brain than, let's say, an amateur artist. Now, I understand that is a bold statement, but I do have evidence to support that claim. However, what is important here, if we are to see positive and healthy outcomes for those with PD in the creative arts, as defined in the scientific peer-reviewed studies, it is important that the messenger is a professional artist, simply because the brain is more responsive to the person who is more knowing.
The dance, When Parkinson's Knocks on Your Door, included PD dancers and a community dancer who shared the stage with the professional dance artists. With images of brain activity and artwork scrolling in the background behind the dancers, that was created by artists with PD and also professional artists like myself who have been inspired by those with PD, the professional dancers, as if they were two neurons dancing in one's brain, were connected by 60 feet of bright yellow aerial fabric. What an exciting kinetic experience for the PD dancers who shared the stage with the professional dancers, while music by a neuroscientist, Sam Shepard, loomed in the background. The dance transitioned as the PD dancers and community dancers and professional dancers moved to poetry written and spoken by PD artist Robin Morgan. The dancers joined together, connected by the bright yellow aerial fabric, and concluded with Morgan's voice resonating. There is immensity in growing small, so bent on such unbending grace.
This is when dance as a creative art was first presented to our community. Instead of me doing a presentation about how dance can make one happy and balance better, we decided to look at PD in a creative manner head on, giving a voice to those with PD and empowering those with PD. It was a very big day for us.
Oftentimes, when you attend a Parkinson symposium or a movement fair, you learn about the benefits of exercise for PD and how it can increase one's dopamine levels. And yes, that is very important. However, creating art can also increase one's dopamine levels. Yes, you heard me right. Creating art can increase dopamine levels. So imagine this. You are dancing, moving, and being creative. It is an extra bonus. No wonder so many people are smiling after a Dance for Parkinson's class. That wonderful feel-good neurotransmitter, dopamine, that is also called the motivation molecule, boosts drive, focus, and concentration. Creative arts versus recreational activities.
I would like to take a quick moment to clarify the difference between the creative arts and recreational activities. There is a distinct difference. For example, in recreational dance and craft activities, there is generally a lot of repetitive movement involved, and the desired outcome is the same for everyone in the group. There is no coloring outside the lines in recreational activities.
For people with PD, repetitive movement patterns can cause rigidity, freezing, and stress, therefore making the recreational dance or craft activities not only unpleasant, but sometimes non-inclusive.
However, in the creative arts, you determine the outcome. The process is about the individual, you as an artist. For example, let's say you decide you want to begin here and end there. Yes? Possibly you may want to follow a straight line. That's up to you. Or you may want to go down and under to arrive at that point, Or maybe you want to wiggle your way through, move it back, and then flutter your way over. Understand that pattern that I just described could happen in dance, visual arts, music, theater, poetry. It's all up to you.
So you are now wondering how the creative arts benefit the brain. Yes? Well, one, they help with cognitive function and problem solving. The creative arts can help with stress relief and emotional well-being, along with self-awareness. Through the creative process, you can develop your own personal expression. And, of course, the creative arts can help with recalling information and memory, in addition to psychological resilience. That is another wow. Our brain is very busy when we are creating art. Let's talk about professional artists who have Parkinson's disease. Although there are more professional PD artists than the ones I'm about to share, for the sake of time, let's take a look at a few. All of these artists were practicing artists before they were diagnosed with PD. Erhard Ed Cholina. Erhard is a painter who loves abstract, a professional artist who was diagnosed with PD in his 60s, and now in his 80s, Ed continues to paint. I was particularly drawn to his work because he loves abstract. I do too. Erhard shares he experiences joy from his painting. He says, "This happiness gives me the power to take Parkinson's as it is." And then there is Pamela Quinn, a dancer and choreographer before being diagnosed with PD. Pamela is a dancer and choreographer who has been moving and creating with PD for over 20 years. Her diagnosis has not stopped her from creating dance and sharing valuable knowledge about how to move well with PD. This is a photograph of Pamela and a large group of PD dancers at the World Parkinson's Congress in Kyoto, Japan. Google Pamela Quinn's name to see her choreography and important contributions to moving well with PD. Stéphane Delorier, a professional musician and composer before his PD diagnosis, continues to find new ways to create music with PD. Stéphane has a couple of songs that I would love to use in creating a new dance for my PD dancers. His gentle sense of musicality and soulful lyrics are delightful. And Robin Morgan, who was a professional actor, writer, and activist before her PD diagnosis, continues to create powerful written works. Through her creativity and art, she has learned to embrace her journey and empower others to live their lives fully with PD.
So why do these artists, these professional artists, even after a Parkinson's diagnosis, continue to create art? I believe they know.
Creating art relieves stress, encourages creative thinking, increases brain plasticity, and imparts other mental health benefits. Again, anyone can do art. Let's talk about our budding PD artists. Here we see drawings and paintings created by people with PD. This is their story, their art. And here we see a fun photo of a few dancers from my Dance for PD class who created a dance video titled The Crane Dance. This dance video was shared with attendees at the World Parkinson's Congress in Kyoto, Japan. And here we see PD musicians expressing their joy for music and stimulating their brain through musical rhythms in a music class. An example of visual arts, a clay sculpture created by a PD artist, a work titled Invitation. I love this sculpture as it has so many entrances and exits. It looks like a dance in itself. Professional dancers working alongside people with PD. Shannon Yee and Cheyenne Dean are professional dance artists who you saw earlier in the photos of When Parkinson's Knocks on Your Door. You will see both dancers later in this presentation in the dance movie Sketches. Alex Clements, a professional musician who is an amazing jazz pianist, graciously performed 2 mini concerts for our Dance for PD class. The lyrical and rhythmic fluidity in his hands and arms inspired every PD dancer in class. Just watching Alex play the piano for 15 minutes before class awakened the PD dancers' brains to approach their hand and arm movement with even more grace and elegance. Simply, I will share 7 reasons for art making. 1, art making is enjoyable. 2, you have choices in the process. 3, it builds your confidence. 4, in the arts, we value the individual. 5, it is relaxing. 6, throughout your art making, you discover flow in the mind-body connection. And 7, art making strengthens concentration, memory, and executive function. And remember, creating art increases dopamine, making you feel motivated. What we are looking at here are colorful images of the brain. I have enjoyed looking at many pictures like this, and to me, it looks like art. Reading about the brain, synaptic connections, and neural pathways, along with colorful images of brain activity, has been my primary inspiration for my recent choreographic works. In this photo, you see 2 neurons in the top picture. Below, you see a shot from my movie Sketches, with the aerial fabric flying across the Nevada desert. I see beauty inside and out. Why do I believe the creative arts are important for all? Pablo Picasso says it well. Art washes from the soul the dust of everyday life.
As with all my Parkinson's presentations that I do for our community, they are interactive events. This time, we danced along to my dance movie, Sketches, which I created this summer in the beautiful and rugged outdoors of the Nevada desert. We all danced with this beautiful fabric moving up through space. So what you're going to see in this particular presentation today is you're going to see video from the actual movie Sketches that we created this summer, which played in the background as everyone participated at the event PD and the Creative Arts Experience. You're also going to see stills of our audience along with video from our audience. So I encourage you to go to our YouTube channel, Dancing with Parkinson's-US, and take a look at the movie Sketches, and you can see exactly what the audience enjoyed on that day. I want to thank you very much for joining me. Again, I encourage you to contact me with your questions and comments about today's presentation. My website is dancingwithparkinsons-us.com, and please enjoy our dance movie Sketches with our audience from the PD and Creative Arts Experience. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Beautiful. And